Robert, are you here? Is Robert in the building? TT in the building? Davis is in the building. Vanessa's in the building. Let's make our way to the stage. And we got one more artist here.
There he is.
Y'all got the glasses on. Okay. So the energy level, we're gonna have to bring the energy level up here. Let's give it up for our amazing artists at Soul Basel. Come on. Let's give them a round of applause. The reason that they are here is to not only talk about the work, but to display the work. So I'm gonna have every single one of you introduce yourselves, and then we're gonna get into our conversation, okay? So we'll start with you. Is it on? Is it on? Is it on?
Hi, my name is Vanessa. I'm an artist. I have my pieces in the backside. I'm from Haiti. I'm a central artist and just inspired by everything existing, life, nature, and colors.
Yes, Vanessa.
Good afternoon. My name is Anthony Robinson.
Anthony Robinson, yes.
I'm a local artist here. I'm a painter, illustrator, also a print tattoo artist. I have a select amount of pieces there as well. It's a ballerina series. So please give me an intake on that. That's pretty much it for the moment now. Happy to be here.
Woo!
Yeah, good afternoon. My name is Damon Pender. I'm an artist out of the DMV. By the way, in New York or vice versa. But, yeah, I have a few pieces inside. The curates and the culture, I got the history and by the way.
Good afternoon. My name is Chef Davis. Appreciate y'all. I am a local artist as well. Born and raised in Miami Gardens from Global, Lola, City High, so Black in the house. Shout out. I have pieces there. The comic book art is mine. I'm a comic book artist as well as an animator, as well as an entrepreneur. I have a company called Paint for Fate. So you see us with cars driving around. That is my company as well. So I'm here and I'm excited to see Soul Basel Art Basel coming to Miami Gardens.
Wonderful. Okay, so I'm gonna have everyone have a seat. I'll stay standing, and it's gonna be just an open conversation and we're going back and forth. So Vanessa, we're gonna start with you. What inspires you to do the artwork that you do?
I'm from Haiti, so I'm really inspired by Haitian culture and everything Haitian, the country, all the nature, and the flowers and colors of the trees, the festivities that we have. I use a lot of colors in my pieces, and anything with Haitian party festivities is always colorful, so I always take from that. And just being a Black woman and empowering and just, to be seen.
Okay. I'm gonna ask you a question to you. Share with us an experience that took you to the next level with your art.
An experience that's taken to the next level, I would definitely say, I guess, stage my brother right here, Devon. I've known to do like pieces to capture moments. So for him, designing his first album cover and drawing on souls, and he afforded the opportunity to go globally around the world and express myself. I think that definitely has taken me to like a level where we performing in front of different people, different countries, and things like that.
Absolutely. What do you answer to that?
I think what took it to the next level for me is my daughters. I have 4 daughters, and it's a blessing that it's the fact that they all are creators. So once I saw that emotion, I just had to look for error, just stay more consistent, and also more inspired to see them being interactive with the new arts, forms, kind of doors, being more creative, not just being how we pigeonhole or traditional forms. That's pretty much it.
Okay, so I want to ask you, when it comes to your art, what do you think the economic impact has on people? Tell us a little bit about that.
That's a good question. So, I believe, and what people normally say is that you got to be a starving artist, and you hear people use that term very loosely. And so, my method of operation, or the way that I think is, you shouldn't live that way because artists pretty much generate and create everything that we're going to use in our everyday life, from our clothes to our cell phones to our cars. And so, I believe there shouldn't be any starving artists. So, the economic impact that art has on me is to be able to show people how to be artists and how to make money doing so. And so I have 3 art companies developed. Of course, they are paid. I have a multimedia company as well. So my goal is to show and encourage and motivate other artists that they can have successful and great life doing what they love to do, and then having people experience their gift as an artist, seeing the things that they have going on, and being able to be blessed by the opportunity for them to show their gift to the world. So economically, I believe that everything that we create should be able to be monetized and generated by the gift that we have.
Absolutely. So the father of 4, how do you balance being an artist, being a father, being a community, or how do you find time to still create and do it at the level that you do it at?
To be honest with you, just merge it all together. Have them hands-on with your life activity, make it to the norm for them. Since oldest, since she was toddler, was immune to holding the brushes, just rubbing it against the canvas while working on pieces on it. So, drawing constantly has visuals. I let them interact with my book as well. Just not making them feel so isolated. Just, once again, just keep everything involved with one.
With technology changing, everything that's happening with digital art, how are you able to protect your artwork? And what are the things that you know about to make sure that you don't duplicate or miss work and then not be credit for it? What are the things that you're taking into consideration?
Well, I actually like both. I like the technology part. I'm actually a fan of creating instead of just canvas on an iPad or Procreate for the digital form. I think that's a great way to express yourself globally because somebody can take a photo of yours and push it other places, but the way to protect it, I think, is simply like putting a watermark on it. And I'm sure it's probably other versions that do to it, but that's like the most simple way to do it. I always tell people when I see it work, especially like when I'm up and coming, I'm like, yo, the work is beautiful, it's just signature. They're like, oh, it's on the back. And I don't want to change that for anybody. This is me personally. I put my signature on the front because when it gets passed around, you just want to be credit for the work. You probably can't stop it from it being taken online. It's a gift and a curse. Meaning, like, if I put a piece online and somebody takes it and $1 billion for it, yeah, I didn't get paid for it, but maybe that piece of work, people do the research, they'll find out who the actual artist is and then come back and return it. So I think you just gotta, just kind of go with the flow, try to stay protected as possible, but for the most part, just keep creating. It's a God-given talent, so we gotta share it.
Vanessa, can you share with us what has been maybe your top 2 challenges about being an artist coming out? What would you say that stood out to you? How did you overcome it?
I have no challenges. I am just starting out really. It's really it's hard and ready to sing. So I guess it's finding even like soul battles or participating in anything, and when not going through community is easier, and it's more getting more connection, get to show yourself. I definitely bring that down because I'm here.
So when it comes to your artwork, how do you feel like your artwork is contributing to showing justice and how would you say that?
So I've been going through different transitions of my art. So while I started off doing acoustic drawings, I didn't really begin to paint until I got to college, and it was a motivational impact for me as I became a painter. And with that said, I was able to transition from my comic book series in there has allowed me to expand myself as an artist because where I wasn't able to paint, draw all the time, appropriate digital forms allow you to do it anytime that you want. And so it made a major impact when you transition to doing newer and better things and that can last longer. And being creative wherever I am.
What are your I see the art of that. Could you explain a little bit about that, please?
Absolutely. So I was a teacher in May when it comes to school. Shout out to all the teachers. I'm an unashamed Christian. So I was in the classroom and I just asked my students, how many of y'all go to church? And a room full of 30 kids, maybe like one or two may raise their hand and say, we want to go to church for things, but our parents don't take us. And I was like, man, they have no experience with God. So my gift as an artist, loving comic books, reading comic books, and cartoons, I said, let me create something that at least introduce them to what God is. And so in 2006, I created a series, The Whole Armor of God comic book. And it was a way for kids to even hear a scripture or read a scripture through an art form that they probably never experienced before. And so I created The Whole Armor comic book, and it was supposed to, my degree is animation, so it was supposed to be an animated series, but of course animation is very expensive, I didn't have equipment. So I said, let me just continue to create. So I created 10 books so far, and now we actually have the animated series being started. And it's about young people that have social emotional challenges, struggles, and sins that manifest as demons. And they got to go to a spiritual realm to fight their demon and get their lives back on track. And so it goes through these different scenarios about lying, cheating, stealing, and all of that. And the young people learn to develop how to use scriptures to overcome their challenges to make their life better.
That's good. Yes. I want every single person to answer this question. I would like you to share with us, what is your creative process look like? So let's start with you, Vanessa.
Creative process. I guess I have to recall like my childhood, since I like all the colors and natures and the facilities they have in the page. So I had to kind of go to my memory, remember when I went to school with my mom and at Carnival, Mardi Gras, and all the festivities they have. And just looking around in my family and women in my family, and my aunt that takes care of us, came here and really drives us with her and her strength and her life, and just put out the plans as a color.
My inspiration basically starts from music. I'm real heavy into Lil Soul, Jill Scott, Eric Badu, Lil Soul, like list goes on. And through that, I kind of get motivation from others and emotion. For some reason I feel that music has entwined with art, goes hand in hand. For some reason I feel like it's possible to hear colors, that's such a thing. And by doing so, I like to do that. And also I like to just take common concepts, series, or sometimes I like to have fun as well, but just keep things interesting. What I'll do is pretend to my daughters. They watch a lot of cartoons, a lot of current things, so I try to find ways to twine it to traditional style art. For example, I have a frame that's actually right now of Storm, which is a comic character from X-Men, and she has the Powerpuff Girls with her. But one thing that's unique about the painting is Powerpuff Girls are Powerpuff Sisters. So, yeah, exactly. So, just bringing a twist to it and whatnot, and just have a little fun with it. But overall, the main starting of the process is music.
Yeah, I could definitely agree about the music part. I'm inspired by life and everything I see. The odds are pretty much like recording. So you don't know what you're recording daily when it's something like who you are. So for me, I just like to enjoy time. Unfortunately, tragic situation happens. You see it online. I've been known to really capture those moments. Try to bless their family a little bit, try to break those smiles on them. Like, just pretty much celebrating people in the culture, putting on candles. So yeah, I think the show I'm just inspired by like people, especially now, weather. just hold at home, you know, so definitely music, though. So music is definitely therapeutic, it's definitely needed for the pain. So,
I agree with them. I use the music for continued inspiration, but inspiration can come from anywhere, from looking at other people's artwork, from looking at the clouds and the trees blowing, from somebody that you love. So inspiration can be in anything. Just you looking at the grass, sometimes watching animals is inspiration. So for a creative process for me, I tend to be still. As God says, be still. So I would be still. I would lay flat sometimes, or just look up and allow the inspiration to come to me. And it will always have to be in a situation where I'm not moving around, I'm not jumping around, and even a word, listen to a certain sermon or something motivational or whatever, they give you a word that or ignites you, and an inspiration or creative way to start creating. And the next part is to actually make sure that you're near something that you can create with, whether it be a pencil, paper, a pad, or whatever, and just start developing that idea. And once you start doing that sketch, they can attest when you start doing that sketch. For me, sometimes what I'm seeing in my head doesn't come out to the paper or what I'm developing, and it's frustrating, but sometimes you got to pull back, take a couple days, and then restart what you're working on, and it's a brand new piece, and it develops through that creative process. Sometimes what you started with is not even what you finished with, and it's in most cases even better because you allow the inspiration to develop and meditate through you, like field process. And then once you get to that last part, and you step back and look at the work that you've done, you think about the first step of just the idea and then where it's become and how it's developed into a whole other creature. And so, that's my process. I'm not sure if it's the same for them, but I believe most artists start off with an idea, they do a sketch, and then once you get to the end, it's something completely different.
We're going to sit with you. What important advice you give other artists?
Most importantly, and there's two parts to that. Most importantly for an upcoming artist is to not stop. All right, you have the idea, you have the dream, you have the passion. If you're different from your peers, if you're a great person, you're going to be different. Don't stop. All right, allow that gift, that seed. The Bible says your gift will make room for you. So remember that the opportunity and the position for you is coming. So don't stop. The second part is to surround yourself around people who will support. My parents always supported me as an artist from when I was 6 years old, starting even until now. They would have been here today if they just went on a cruise. But they would have been here and they've always come to all of my art events as well. So any parents who are out there, or any siblings or cousins or uncles, if you have a creative or artistic person that's in your family, support what they're doing, because it's not an easy task to be different when everybody's telling you can't make money with art, or you can't have a life with art. I have so many students who weren't able to become masterful and creative artists as a career because their parents told them that they won't be able to make a life. And so I'm encouraging anybody that's listening today, if you know an artist who wants to go to college or go to school for art, support what they're doing, because you never know what they can become. And pressing down that gift is going to make them not a happy person as they do.
What do you share that?
I think the advice I can give for upcoming artists is definitely be them, be themselves. But don't look at it as you're a new person too, because time to time I have people come up. I'm a little more seasoned. I've been doing it full time, 21 years roughly. So I definitely have people that come up, try to follow me or see my work. Like, hey man, I'm an artist. I'm not like you. I stop and like, hey look, I appreciate that, but the way art is, we can have an art show together. You can put up your 5 pieces, I'll put up mine. Yes, I'm probably a little more known to you. We go inside that room and put it up. That pieces might sell out before mine. But it's all about who the art connects to. So, I definitely want to share that with them for them to be very confident with what they create. Me being a self-taught artist, like you were saying, it's definitely important to have that support, that village. For me, it was my mom and my bonus dad, who I recently lost a couple of years ago. they was very instrumental for me to go back to that first question you asked, for me to go on tour, right? I was able to do that as a single father because I could at home. My daughter was good, she was just born not even a year. But I knew I could go around the world and express myself, knowing that at home my daughter's being taken care of. So that was very important for me. So I would just definitely say, definitely stay encouraged, stay inspired, look around. There's definitely signs everywhere, like you were saying, grass, music, even from culture, colors and things like that. Just recycle things that you see, put it back to your art, bring it to the world.
I would say stay consistent, stay creative, but when I mean creative, don't be afraid to try new things. Sometimes we get stuck in our own little boxes. That's how to do it against the creative. You can say another thing that's important is staying around or creating a positive, creative circle, energy, aura, people, surroundings, just your hobbies, and as long as it all correlates to your creativity and inspires that, you would enjoy what you're doing. It'll work out.
Well, I can say for other positive artists, I would say just do it. Just take a step, do it. Do it scared, do it anxious, just do it. It wasn't until I did my first show at Culture Center that everybody was like, oh my God, I'm about to pieces and this is coming up. So I was like, wow, okay, I'm good, I can do it. So just do it.
Love it. All right, and our last question, I want all of you to think about this. What are your hopes for the future of Black artists in the world? And how do you see your work contributing to this vision? This is our last question. What are your hopes for the future of Black artists around the world? And how do you see your work?
My hope is to continue showing the culture, and the colors, and really to teach the young generation, new generation coming out to get off social media and their telephone and pick up a brush and go to AI and try to create art. Because it's not the same, it's too pretty, it's too perfect. You need to your hands to create the real thing. So I hope to kind of, really teach you that, be advised and show you that you can do it, and especially in Black and Asian culture.
Similar to what she said, I hope that that traditional fine arts continue to grow and enhance at this tricky time in the art world, because we're transitioning between fine arts and digital, which is okay because I'm accepting both worlds as well. But we can't allow it to affect our daily livelihood as employment and such, to the point that it can jeopardize advertisement, just creativity at home, as a person. My goals is just to keep it, my contribution to keep it going, but yet in my more spiritual, soulful way. Meaning, I'm taking the traditional Harlem Renaissance styles that was paved the way for it, but yet just enhance it. It's okay for the younger folks to do the same as well. It's just like, hope it just doesn't have this discouragement between that and AI, and to the point, 10 years from now, traditional art is frowned upon. So that's the hope. Hope it doesn't seem like it's happening anytime soon, but that's
Yeah, I would say my hopes is for the new and upcoming artists and generations, for them to keep telling authentic story to document these times, for many years, or for people to look back and they kind of like feel the essence of what was going on. So that's really just being true to themselves, being true to the culture, don't shortchange it. I'm saying like AI is probably cool for certain reasons, but it's the equivalent of when you want to go to a local fast food restaurant, not a restaurant, but a place where you want to get like grandma's cooking or something like that. That's like soul. encourage them to tell, continue to tell the story and pass it on as well. So we just keep repeating itself, and we can look back and see how rich the culture is. And I think it's important for them to want to contribute to it. Some people don't care about it, but if you care about it, I think you will hold it in a safe space.
For me, my hopes, I'm a very ambitious person, and I spent 2/3 of my life as an artist, and the last third as an entrepreneur. And so my hopes is to be able to build my brand in good faith to be an international company. And with that, our motto is the life is a canvas painted with faith. So we use art to encourage people, where our oldest customer was 103 years old. They never painted in their life before, and they were inspired by what we were doing. My dad painted for the first time when I started the company 2 years ago, and he was 63. And so we paint with a lot of senior citizens, and so my hope is that we can continue to encourage people who think they can't create art to know that they can. Because what we believe is you can achieve the goal, dream, or desire with motivation, guidance, and faith in yourself. That's what Paint Faith is about. You provide motivation, you provide guidance, but their faith is on you. And so we want to use a blank canvas to encourage people to use their faith. So that's my hope for Paint Faith. The second part is with my comic book series becoming an animated series. It's the first Black Christian comic book animated series in the world. And so my hope is that the world will be able to see it and experience a new way to envision the Bible, a new way to envision God, and some entertaining in a Christian way. We find a lot of Christian stuff that comes out that's kind of corny or can't relate to it, but something that's going to be impactful, that's real, and that people can relate to and be entertained by is my other hope for my future. The second part is for the Black culture, that we understand what art is as a people. This is Miami Art Week. This is Art Basel Week, and it's the biggest art festival in the world. But our people aren't coming out to it. Alright, this should be good. So we as a people need to understand how powerful art is for us. We're some of the most original creators. People still don't understand how the pyramids was built. People still don't understand how Egyptians created hieroglyphics. And we as a people are very powerful with our ability to be artists. And so I think we need to understand how our roots as artists, Black and creators, can change the world. But we shun art so much in our community. And so my hope is that we can really understand the power that we have as artists and as a people as artists and support that, so that this type of event will be sent remotely. And I'm proud to see that it's here in my gardens, and that we can be able to continue to support the artists in my gardens and beyond, to make a huge impact on the world, even for just our city of Miami.
Well, let's please stand up. Let's give them a round of applause. Share some amazing knowledge. Thank you for being, each one of you, for being part of Soul Basel. We hope that everybody enjoys their art in the exhibit. It's a blessing and honor to have each of you here. Right now, we're going to take some time, have some libation, relax a little bit, and then we'll come back and we'll finish our
All I ever wanted was a black grand national. Being rational, giving what they ask for. It's not enough. Solid left, but it's not enough. You gotta raise that, but it's not enough. Say you bigger than myself, but it's not enough. I ain't on it. Yeah, somebody gotta do it. I mean, yeah, somebody gotta do it.